let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Cephalosha is out there with Mike Scott. And it's Splitter. Then there's Kyle Corbin. And that one's good.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Now here's Schroeder. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And the Hawks making a change here. Teague's checked in.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, you'd have to consider this not one of their best performances.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Scott. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Randall kicks to Jordan. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Atlanta calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from the doctor.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. There's the pass to Cephalosha. Kobe against Teague. Feeds it to Scott. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break, the Lakers. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Scott kicks it over to Schroeder. Atlanta again missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Now here's Jordan. He has 38 in the game. And stolen by Scott. And that's a foul called on the doctor. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's stolen by Bryant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The drive by Jordan. Young outside. Kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta with the rebound.
And for Thiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Shoots from 12. Bryant with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead.
Oh!
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And here's Jordan outside, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 41.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has.
Wow. Ryan against Teague. The dish to Schroeder. They double him with Jordan. Teague for three. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The drive by Jordan. Jeff Teague with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Scott the pass to Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Randall. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Outside Teague. Splitter sets a screen for Teague. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Scott, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Schroeder. Splitter with a screen on Jordan. Schroeder passes to Scott. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Scott's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Jordan gets it to go.
It really looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Randall kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Jordan. Takes the 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
.112 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Jordan. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Scott. Cephalosha with it. He's against Hibbert. Here's Splitter. Rebound the Lakers.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Teague against Bryant. Here's Scott. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The kick out to Bryant. Picked by Randall. Lots of room. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shot to stop the run. Scott, good. Scott's got 7 points. The drive by Jordan. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running up.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
28. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Some fantastic numbers for Jordan. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
They've got Young. Kobe is out there with Jordan. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Randall in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Teague dishes to Horford. Bazemore for 3. Good. Bazemore's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hawks.
And Horford, guys, is so dangerous in that pick and roll because he's athletic enough to roll to the rim and finish in traffic, but he can also pick and pop for the mid-range jumper. Puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
The drive by Jordan. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play. And you think about Horford and the pick and roll, and, Greg was talking about this. Clark, he's a very good passer, too.
And because of that, they can space the floor effectively with him because he can make good decisions with the ball. Even when he posts up, he's looking to pass. And they love those catch-and-shoot jumpers, do the Hawks, and he's a good passer to those shooters.
On the wing, Korver, defended by Bryant. They get a hand on it. Kobe against Korver, 6 to shoot. Outside Millsap. 11 feet away. Shot is no good. Jordan with some nice D. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead. Last in the league in secondary assists. That to me is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
Here's Bazemore. He has 7 and stolen by Jordan.
Good defensive instincts on display there.
Oh, that was incredible.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
To the inside. And there's Korver on the assist by Teague. 6 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Hibbert. The shot will not go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. On up the court. Korver passes to Bazemore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague with a clean look. The three-pointer no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Horford. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Horford's got his second bucket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Jordan kicks to Randall. Passes it to Young. Back to Jordan. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jordan's got 58.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And stolen by Jordan. And he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Bazemore, defended by Young. Shot clock at 5. Teague left side, all alone. Rebound the Lakers. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hibbert with the screen. And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 6. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Hibbert with a screen on Teague. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. He's got 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Teague against Jordan. Here's Bazemore. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Well, you have to love the energy and the effort given every night by Kent Bazemore, hustling for loose balls. Greg, a lot like you actually. Runs the floor like a tornado, can handle the ball, the consummate role player.
He really is. And you know, you have to have guys who can be effective without the basketball, Kevin. There's only one out there. Right. And you're going to have 5 guys, so you need other areas of the game to be effective. And he focuses on the defense, the rebounding, all those little things that add up to victories.
Outside Jordan. Young outside. Oh, trying for it. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go. Young's got 7.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Outside Korver. Five to shoot. Can they get it? Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Jordan. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line. The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good, Teague. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Millsap kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Bryant. Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Horford, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
Boy.
And Bazemore kicks to Horford. Bazemore dishes to Teague. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Hawks. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jeff Teague.
Dennis Schroeder.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bazemore. Makes it off the glass. Bazemore's got 7 now in this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
On the wing, Bryant. And here's Jordan outside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. And as we conclude the third quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here is Hardaway. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Chris Humphries. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young, right side. Outside, Kobe. Dishes to Jordan. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Hawks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. The feed to Sefolosha. Young with the steal. Outside Jordan. Six to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Lakers.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Heinrich against Jordan. Pass to Splitter. Young with the steal. It's Jordan on the wing. Again, Los Angeles. And a closer look here at the hustle stats. For Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Sefolosha kicks to Humphries. Heinrich with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Heinrich passes to Splitter. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That is good.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Heinrich with it. Humphries with a screen on Jordan. Here's Heinrich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Lakers ball.
Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The drive by Jordan. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Heinrich. Here's Hardaway. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Young outside. He kicks it to Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Heinrich dishes to Humphries. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. That's good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Hardaway kicks to Humphries. The Hawks again can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And stolen by Sefolosha. And
wow,
the basket is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Mike Scott's checked in for Atlanta. And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Randall against Scott. Pass to Sefolosha. Heinrich inside the three-point line. Wide open shot is on the money. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. Jordan's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Heinrich, right side. Outside, Scott launches it. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Jordan outside, and it's good. Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Sefolosha kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Humphries. 4 on the shot clock. Scott with a screen on Jordan. Here's Heinrich. Again, the Hawks score.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Jordan gets it to go.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Sefolosha kicks to Hardaway. Scott with a screen on Bryant. Inside, knocked away. Jordan against Heinrich. And Cephalosha with the jam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
On the wing, Kobe, guarded by Hardaway. And that's a foul called on the doctor. And he gets the bucket. 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jordan. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons, Clark. He was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a three-man or small forward. But what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and
oh
knock
my
down the deep
God.
shot.
Hawks ball.
Kobe against Hardaway. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Fades. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them.
Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rockin' that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team me. Green Bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me on me at the short seat. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the floor going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up on the jump though. Boy, on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rockin' that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on.
I already know. I feel bad for internet. Yeah, put their hands on me. Cause you gonna blow. This dude balling up because he put his hands on his sister. They knocked his ass out. He was right there. So he's a fight, but they were talking too much.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug. Let's get cracking. Always well. Baby, could happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the mood. Hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black made backs, back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already in your got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss. T-Pain. Boss. Boss, 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 boss. Boss, 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 boss. It's short straight digging me, and I ain't even rich. I know you heard on the sideline, like ain't that a I'm on my job, and I ain't getting old, cause it's just another day in the life of the I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Got the biggest car, Spanish bras, no. Call that other lane for the walks in the parks. I ain't come to play games, I just wanna play my part. Tell your girlfriend to come talk with my dog. We straight G's and we came hit a ball. Bottle at the bottle, and I'm sure you count them all. Then we off to that Chevy and taking off. Baby, slow it down, cause you're moving too fast. Yeah, too fine to be moving too fast. Back to the thuggin', now love it, baby, that's my whistle. Sack for the jeans, 5 bones for the 2800 for the I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. You could tell by the shows that's standing by the car. Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit, but I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash. I'm the biggest
did the same way.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that. sweat tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how I feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back. Had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you want. Get rich.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada.
Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal y un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Dallas Mavericks at American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, And you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest, so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off.
Yeah, she wants 2 legs and I'm getting 2 legs.
At center.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
I'm getting off after this game.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
All right.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Jordan in at the point guard position. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Now here's Nowitzki, takes the 3. The shot is off. J.R. Smith on the wing from past the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. And, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually...
Wow! And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Again, the miss by Nowitzki. The Cavaliers on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Love kicks to James. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. James has got 5 now.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Floats a runner. Can't get it to go. Good D by Jordan. Now Cleveland moving it up the floor. And it's Smith that time on the assist by LeBron. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Thompson. The drive by Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Williams kicks to Pachulia, and stolen by Love. He lobs it up, and then Smith with the dunk.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Mavericks have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career. It would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
All right, Doris, thanks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
It's Williams with the drive. Matthews, no one around him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Jordan. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Williams against Jordan. Williams passes to Nowitzki. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jordan up top. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Jordan. The 17-footer. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Down low and stolen by Love. That's a 2 from Smith. They get it back. Here's James, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. Well, LeBron James, long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And stolen by Jordan. He kicks it to Smith. Back to Jordan. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jordan. He's already got 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Now here's Barea. D right on him. Nowitzki with the screen on James. On its way from Parsons for two. Not enough on that one as it misses. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. To the inside. They need this. Julia, good.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Outside Jordan. It's tipped. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Barea with the ball, and he gets the bucket. 8 points for Wesley Matthews.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Love outside. J.R. Smith on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And 3 from Jordan. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now here's Barea, guarded by Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. For the finish, and that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Smith against Matthews. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Pachulia. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
On its way from Parsons for 2. It's rebounded by
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Box me
Most
out,
of the
bro.
time, that shot will go down.
Freaking
Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And a
Let's
wide
go.
open look for Jordan. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds. Sure.
I've been breaking ankles all day lately. Well, not all day, all night.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not just about the numbers,
finally got
but
the
his
rap.
tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he
Do you,
is
boo-boo?
the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows
Cook it
who
up.
he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Come in.
Welcome back, everyone. Lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter.
You can't.
And
you don't
looking
like
at what we've
they
seen,
got.
Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jordan is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Thompson in its center. Jordan with it. Williams picks him up. 5 to shoot. He's feeling it. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game only.
In an area where Dallas struggled last season was defending the three-pointer. A lot of their losses came against teams that just took them apart from beyond the arc.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops. Dallas struggled to defend the three last year, as you said. Bottom 5 in the NBA in three-point percentage against. And the team shot just over Clark 36% against them from three.
And to compound that particular issue is that they allow teams to take a bunch of threes against them. I mean, it's something they've really got to shore up going into next season. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Parsons outside. Back to Williams. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Felton. And drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Felton's got his first bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
Oh, they got it to true. I don't know how to do some of them Euros.
Dallas calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Williams with a clean look, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Jordan with the bucket.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his three-point attempts.
It's Williams with the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Love. Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer. Too many accolades to list. But most important, NBA champion and Greg Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
Jordan against Williams, and stolen by Williams. Pass to Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Williams against Jordan. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the range
on that watching me when you was over there?
This guy when he's in form.
Williams
Did you see all the ankle breakers I was getting? What's Madison Smith watching me too?
Nowitzki sets a screen for Felton.
What's she
Puts
say?
one up from 19, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan with it. He has 35. And that one's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond.
What she said when I did that dunk, this dunk right there.
That was an angry finish.
All them
Love
people.
the way he switched hands halfway to the basket. He wanted that dunk to stand out.
It did.
I'd say so, guys. And you can see that by the way the bench explodes once he went down with that finish.
Elbow shot is on the way. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
James against Parsons. And he
Yeah,
gets
he
the
let
bucket.
this man break you like that, bro.
Parsons got 4
What
points
is
now in
wrong
the
with
quarter.
you?
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling.
After the pass.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Matthews comes in for Raymond Felton, and Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. Parsons on the wing. They set the pick. Here's Mesri. Shot clock at 5, and Dallas again with the bucket.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Here's Jordan.
Got him.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And James throws it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Feeds to Powell. Parsons on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Barea. The three-pointer off the mark. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And he gets the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game. They are piling up the points in the paint.
How do you top 3 made three-pointers in the first quarter? Easy. Convert more of them in the second. Absolutely amazing.
Matthews goes in. Rebound by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Jordan. It's good, and it's from contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Pachulia is checked in for the Mavericks. Anderson comes in for Parsons. The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Pick up that ball, boy.
Now here's Barea, guarded by Jordan. Anderson pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Jordan. 20 seconds left here in the second. It's stolen by Barea. And now Barea running the floor all by himself.
They ain't give me that block though, bro.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so Jordan nails both of them. Matthews. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You know, the doctor has been exceptional here today, guys.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. From deep, Jordan, that's good. Jordan's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs.
That's far too good a... look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Outside Williams, nobody near Parsons. Here's Nowitzki. Soft touch off the glass. Nowitzki's got 9.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D. In Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
There's the dish to Pachulia, and that one's good. Pachulia's got his second bucket tonight. Going back to Nowitzki, his value at this point of his career cannot be measured by stats alone.
Exactly, and that's what wasn't there last year, that great team of guys around him, because that's really when he's at his very best. He can still fill it up fast, and he's one of the smartest players in the league, too. That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
And Williams, here we go. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nowitzki's got 11 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And they double up Jordan. Oh, wide open look for Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 6 points for Love.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems, because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Shot from the wing. The offensive rebound. Here's Thompson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Poked away. Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And LeBron throws it down.
Even Dirk
A
can
little
get
bit of
it,
a
boy.
magic act here, pulling off
Who
the
little Dirk?
Houdini to make that catch
You got
and
more
slam.
hands, though.
Stupendous.
You see these got more heads. Ooh. That supposed to have been a block. Look, Whitney. Whitney. You can tell the Cavs cheating now. I'm on 18. This supposed to have been a block.
Bro, when you get done, I'm gonna just show you how to cook it. Because I had to cook mine.
Then you said you would cook it. That's so messed up. But look, that's supposed to have been a block. The Cavs cheated for dirt.
Yeah.
That's supposed to have been a block. Dang.
Right.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
And Williams, here we go. Dallas moving it around. Felton against Smith. To halt the run. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And the dunk by James.
You've really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, the pass and the catch were both next to impossible.
And stolen by Jordan. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. Knocks it loose. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. Now Jordan, non-stop scoring machine here. And that one's good.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Williams attacking from 10 feet out. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Williams. Jordan with the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out, and I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Back to Nowitzki. The pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Parsons passes to Nowitzki. Felton inside the three-point line, and that one comes up a bit short. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to James. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Felton. Picked by Williams. Felton dishes to Parsons. And stolen by Jordan. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Checked in for Dallas. Berea comes in for Jalen Williams.
Justin Anderson.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really clearly have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just a nice little silky smooth layup.
Parsons with a screen on Smith. Passes it to Nowitzki. And stolen by James. Buries it down low. LeBron's got 19 points.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron kicks to Jordan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
Sure
is.
is.
And guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the point guard. And he's able to get it back. Smith, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barea with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Baseline J on the way. Another miss by Barea.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that.
I thought
guys,
LeBron
was
going to do that thing,
mean,
bro.
He looks like he's
If I
willing to
knew that, I
handle
would have
all
dunked
of
ball.
the offensive duties for his team.
The kick out to Anderson. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. LeBron outside. Back to Jordan. Cleveland moving the ball around for 3. Love. And he gets it to go.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free
How that
throws
was
now for
you,
him.
though? Wow.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. Shoots from 14. Here's Mesri. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for J.J. Barea.
You look at Dallas, and that team didn't rely too much on the mid-range or the short game last season, but they could have. They shot 70% from 12 feet and in, excluding drives. That's pretty good.
Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Harris off the drive.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Love.
Really, LeBron, he could have passed by wide open.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For the Mavs, and that 70% shooting from 12 feet and in, a lot of Dirk high posts and push shots from their guards will do that.
It isn't the most efficient shot by analytics, but there is a lot to be had in the mid-range. If teams only protect the three and the rim, you can feast on them with the little short push shots, and the Mavs did that last season.
Thompson passes to Smith.
Really?
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Felton dishes to Harris, and that one's good.
Wow.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The drive by Jordan. Anderson against James.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Harris, and Thompson sends it back. They recover it, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. That's good from Raymond Felton. And for Raymond Felton, last year was nothing short of a disaster. Missed the first 31 games with an ankle injury sustained in preseason, and he played for a poor team. And things, you know, Greg, being the leader, the ball handler like you were, they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
Yeah, the problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for you.
Right.
You know, you're basically in catch-up mode, and so because of that, he never got into any kind of a rhythm when he was available to play. And that's not surprising, given that he averaged less than 10 minutes a game for the season after averaging 33 a game for his entire career.
Here's Smith, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
J.R. Smith. Boy, he's mercurial, but he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like that.
This one for 3. Harris misses.
And, you know, getting back to Raymond Felton, it looked at one point like he would become the league's next great playmaker. Drafted 5th overall in 2005, immediately after Darren Williams and Chris Paul. Felton never quite reached the stratosphere of his fellow draft mates.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Here's Jordan. Thompson, a screen on Harris. The drive by Jordan. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And one last thought about Raymond Felton. I really feel like he's at that classic crossroads in one's career. If his conditioning is there, if he's healthy, he still has the skills and the moxie to make a difference. It just comes down to him wanting to make that effort, which gets harder after a decade of wear and tear on your body.
2 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Harris kicks to Felton. Here's Powell.
Oh,
nice shot by Felton.
He did
Hard
got
to
dirty
get
there.
that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like
Win.
he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Thompson having a good one. He has 8 points and 2 rejections. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
And stolen by Jordan. And here they come. And the jam by J.R. Smith. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Felton can't get it to go. Shoots the three, and the shot is good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
They double him with Jordan, and stolen by Jordan.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
That's good.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Jordan against Harris. From 17 feet out, and again it's Cleveland.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score.
Yeah, LeBron don't go at the camera and go like this.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Yeah, we won.
Doris,
I was on the LeBron team.
And that'll wrap
He
it
gonna
up,
go at the
folks.
camera,
This
J.R.
is Kevin
Smith.
Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting...
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up,
And then they saw that on broadcast. I said, then they saw it on broadcast, because I forgot I was broadcasting.
Well, you had a lot of people on there?
I don't know. It was just you.
How many people watched it?
Just you.
Because at first they had two on there.
Yeah, it was me.